It's so transporting, isn't it?
It's amazing. I know. When I first saw the film, I'd never seen anything like this.
And how about when you first read the screenplay, Jonathan and Christopher Nolan's screenplay? What was your initial reaction to that, Jessica?
Well, what I was so blown away with the screenplay is, I mean, I've come to expect from a Christopher Nolan film that it's going to be exciting and the visuals would be out of this world and mind-bending, but what really moved me and what surprised me is that as much as it's a thrilling film about space exploration, the heart of the film is about the powerful bonds of love and the relationship between a father and a daughter. And as an actor, that's what I have the most fun playing. I was really moved by it.
And you've worked with some of the world's most acclaimed filmmakers. What's a Christopher Nolan set like? What's he like to be around?
It's great. He's, surprisingly, even though it's a big studio film, he works like he's an independent film director. I mean, you're always on the go. We actually finished shooting 2 weeks early, which people who do big budget movies tells me that's not the norm. And he's great. We may do 3 or 4 takes and then he'll move on if he's got it.
And we see your character Murph surrounded by a lot of calculations on blackboards. How did you find getting your head around the science of Interstellar, and what particularly captured your imagination?
I was really lucky that Kip Thorne was our executive producer because he's a leading theoretical physicist, and I'm not an astrophysicist in real life, even though I play one on TV, I guess. I play one on movies. So anytime I had a question about black holes or especially the equation stuff, he was on set for, and he actually wrote that equation out for me. And he told me that, I'm just writing a little bit of it, but he said that actual equation would last 3 blackboards, the length of 3 blackboards.
And that's the short version.
Yeah, my God.
I found the video messages hugely impactful. I just wondered what they were like to film without having another actor there.
It's really interesting. I've started to realize as I've been doing press for the film, sometimes you need separation to realize how things came together. And I had never met Chris before I was on set. The first time I met him was a costume fitting. And, we didn't really sit down and have a one-on-one about the character. And one of the first days of shooting was the scene, the video messages. As an actor, I love having a scene partner and reacting to something. And how incredible, though, that a situation was created where I was kind of alone and my character is feeling very alone and isolated. So it's great. The thing about acting, especially for camera, is that it has to be true no matter what it is. And it definitely put me in the mindset for that.
And there's quite an avuncular relationship, I think, between Professor Brand, Michael Caine's character, and Murph. What was he like to create that rapport with? Well,
he's a dream come true. I've always wanted to work with him. I'm such a fan of Michael Caine. And it was a very, very special day. I get to play his protege in the film. He's heartbreaking. I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but there's one scene in particular he's just so incredible in. And I remember, getting to act with him and watching him do the most amazing work, and in between takes talking to him about Hannah and her sisters and his career. And we had taken a break at one point, and I turned to Chris Nolan and I said, thank you so much, because today is something I'll remember always.
And I think Interstellar is a cinephile's idea of heaven, really. When did you first fall in love with cinema?
Gosh, the first time I fell in love with cinema was probably watching The Wizard of Oz. There's so much magic when seeing a movie, and the idea, it's funny when you watch that film and you see it go from black and white to Technicolor, and she's going down the yellow brick road, and then there's so much fantasy and love in that film. And I remember just being transported by it as a child, and I just wanted to be part of the magic.
Jessica Chastain, thanks very much.
Thank you. Pleasure talking with you.
Pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey